Hebrews 4, start in verse 8. For if Jesus or Joshua had given them rest, then would he not afterward have spoken of another day? There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of God. For he that is entered into his rest, he also hath ceased from his own works as God did from his. Now, if you just read that in the King James Version, you're going to miss an important point. Now, it is speaking of the rest in Christ, and that is the important thing. Although I would add this, if the Sabbath is symbolic of the rest in Christ, that's even more reason to keep it. But getting back to my point, the word translated rest 11 different times in Hebrews 3 and 4 is either katapausis or katapoa. That's Strong's 2663 or 2664, and rest is a good translation for them. But in Hebrews 4 verse 9, the Greek word is sabbatismos, Strong's 4520. Rest is not a good translation for that. Indeed, the King James translators even seem to know that, because the footnote in my King James verse 9 says, or keeping of a Sabbath. The New King James footnote for Schofield says, literally keeping of a Sabbath. They know that's what it means. You know, I was saying this week that the people that try to tell you the law was nailed to the cross, they know better. If they're playing upon your ignorance, they're going to figure that you're not going to go look up what chirographon means. It's the same here. They know what sabbatismos means. They know what it means to keep the Sabbath, but they also know most of you aren't going to look it up. The New International Version even translates Hebrews 4, verse 9. There remains then a Sabbath rest for the people of God. So, as I said, if the Sabbath is symbolic of the rest in Christ, that's even more reason to keep it. Go study Hebrews 4, verse 9 on your own and make your own decision. Lamb's translation of the Aramaic translates verse 9, it is therefore the duty of the people of God to keep the Sabbath. So, as I've said, scholars out there, they know what it means. They're hoping you won't go look into what it means. Go study Hebrews 4, verse 9 and make your own decision. Have a pleasant Sabbath rest this Sabbath at sundown tonight, everybody. Thanks for watching. Peace all. Bye-bye.